I'm just going to read some live updates. So, Trump says U.S. strikes on Iran were a success, what we know so far. Uh, U.S. President Donald Trump has said that the U.S. has successfully struck 3 nuclear enrichment sites in Iran. This is what we know so far. Donald Trump announced on Saturday the U.S. had successfully completed strikes on 3 nuclear sites in Iran and claimed that key enrichment facilities there have been totally and completely obliterated, in quotes. The sites struck were Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Iranian officials said there is no danger to the residents living near the nuclear facilities hit by U.S. strikes, according to Iranian state media. Quoting the crisis management headquarters in the province of Qom, where the Fordow facility is located, the IRNA news service said there is no danger to the people of Qom and the surrounding area. Al Jazeera reported earlier that another official said Fordow has long been evacuated and has not suffered any irreversible damage. Saudi Arabia's Nuclear and Radiological Regulatory Authority has said no radioactive effects have been detected in Gulf states. So that's really good. That's incredible. That's really good news. No radiation so far. Trump said Iran must now make peace. Dude, you're the fucker who bombed them. You're the one who bombed them through your proxy state of Israel, the 51st state of Israel. You're the one who attacked Iran, and you're the one asking for fucking peace. Trump said Iran must now make peace, adding, if they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier, whatever the fuck that means. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. Rightfully so. Morally so. He said there were, in quotes, many targets left in the country for the U.S. to hit. He later warned that any retaliation by Tehran against the U.S. would be met with force far greater than what was witnessed tonight. What a fucking asshole. He praised Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, saying they worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before and gone a long way towards erasing this horrible threat to Israel. Jesus fucking Christ. America owns Israel and Israel owns America. It is this incestuous, disgusting relationship. It is a colonizing, crusading, evil partnership. And it's literally the source of all the evil in the world. Like, like almost all of it, you know? I'd say 99% of the terror in the world can be traced back to American and Israeli relations, you know? Netanyahu praised the attack, saying that the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. Too many contradictions to even point out there. Awesome and righteous, like, nah. It will definitely change history. I agree on that. But not for the better. The Israeli Prime Minister said in a video address, the U.S. has done what no other country on earth could do. Yeah, like they could avoid international law while, yeah, yeah, that the U.S. has done what no other country on earth could do. Yeah, committed genocide, bomb a foreign sovereign state, and claim that they're somehow still the good guys. Like, yeah, truly, that is true. The U.S. has done what no other country on earth could do. Yeah, no other country could do that. No other country could bomb the shit out of Gaza for fucking 2 years, commit genocide, obliterate, starve, bomb, shoot hundreds of thousands of human beings, mostly children, bomb another foreign sovereign state, and just be like, yeah, you guys are the evil terrorists, not us. We have every right to do what we want to do, what we think God entitles us to do, and so yeah, just deal with it, yeah. Truer words have never been said. The US has done what no other country on earth could do. Holy fucking shit. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres, I hope I'm saying his name right, Guterres on Saturday branded the U.S. strikes on Iran as a dangerous escalation in a region already on the edge and a direct threat to international peace and security. Understatement of the year. He added, there is a growing risk that this conflict could rapidly get out of control. It already has, with catastrophic consequences for civilians, the region, and the world. I would agree with that. The Iranian Atomic Energy Organization called the U.S. attack a barbaric act that violated international law, especially the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Absolutely correct. The decision to directly involve the U.S. comes after more than a week of strikes by Israel on Iran. I'm going to repeat that again. The decision to directly involve the U.S. comes after more than a week of strikes by Israel on Iran. Another way to say it is the decision to directly involve the U.S. comes after more than a week of strikes by the U.S. through Israel on Iran. They have moved to systematically eradicate the country's air defenses and offensive missile capabilities while damaging its nuclear enrichment facilities. Iran has retaliated with strikes against Israel. Israel launched the attacks on Iran, saying that it wanted to remove any chance of Tehran developing nuclear weapons. Iran has argued that its nuclear program is intended for peaceful purposes, and yes, by all international standards and laws and regulatory checkups, Iran has been peaceful concerning its nuclear enrichment and nuclear research. Like Iran has followed the book to the letter. This is all illegal. There's no justification. There's no good reason at all for America or Israel to bomb or invade Iran. This is, by every metric, by every international law, even by the laws of America, this is illegal and this is wrong. And if Trump is not immediately impeached, this is only going to get worse and worse and worse for everyone. Iran's president Masoud Pezeshkian had warned. I'm so sorry for saying the names wrong. Iran's president Masoud Pezeshkian had warned earlier on Saturday of a more devastating retaliation should Israel's 9-day bombing campaign continue, saying the Islamic Republic would not halt its nuclear program under any circumstances, and neither should they. Look at North Korea. North Korea has nukes, and everyone's like, okay, we're just gonna leave these crazy guys alone. I'm Korean, I know. So I'm sorry, but like Iran already, by all international laws and standards, had the right to enrich uranium, had every right to research nuclear options and sciences and just like every other country has the right to do that, by international law. And they were doing that, and my God, like Iran now has a huge incentive and a huge, very, very good reason to get nuclear arms now. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, they can do whatever they want. They can nuke. No. I'm just saying that if I'm Iran, I'm like, we need nukes yesterday. We need nukes 20 years ago. I'm like, we need deterrence now. Like, we need a way to say, back the fuck off with your guns and your nukes and your bombs, because we are now a regional, international, global threat. So we're not going to do anything to you. You don't do anything to us. But if I'm Iran, I am not stopping the nuclear research, especially when Iran and America were having peaceful negotiations concerning the new nuclear deal that Donald Trump tore up in his first term. So what a like, even their reasons for going to war, like, they're not even lying anymore. They're just doing it, Like, at least they lied concerning 9/11 and, weapons of mass destruction. At least they lied about it. At the very least, the bastards lied to the world and the American public, saying, hey, like, we have to take them over, because they have, at least they lied. Now there are no lies. Now they're just, we're gonna take over because we fucking can. That's all it is. Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei warned on Wednesday that U.S. strikes targeting the Islamic Republic will result in irreparable damage for them. Yeah. So that's what The Guardian has said so far. And this is a developing story. This is gonna. This is a storm. This is World War III, whether you'd like to admit it or not. I mean, World War III started, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years. I don't know, but like this is a giant escalation in the war, in the World War. This is, and I don't think I'm fear mongering. I'm not trying to, be like, oh, you know, I'm not. This is World War III. The world is going to be at war. And we're already at war, but this is going to draw so many more players into it. Iran's cooked. I think America's cooked. You know, I think. I think America can't really afford this war. You know, I don't know if America can afford this war financially, politically, domestically, or internationally. Like America is a pariah state already. If you're living in the States and you're like, I wonder how people feel about us, man. No offense, but the whole world, we all hate America right now. Maybe not the people, but we hate the government of America. We hate the power of America. We hate the billionaires of America. We hate the fact that AIPAC has hijacked America. We hate the fact that America, the government of America, supports the government of Israel and gives them weapons and money and bombs and whatever the fuck they want and nukes to just obliterate entire populations of Gazans and Palestinians. We all hate the world. The whole world hates America right now. The whole world hates Israel right now. And rightfully so. I'm not talking about anti-Semitism. I'm talking about a hatred toward corrupt, colonialist, genocidal governments. That's what we hate right now. And the whole world is like, yo, go Iran. Go Iran. Like, let's fucking go. Like obliterate. Not obliterate. You know, some people, yes. But it's like, yo, strike back and hit these motherfuckers who are genociding people. Thousands of people. You know? What is it, like every 40 minutes a Palestinian child is killed by Israel? Every hour a Palestinian woman is killed by Israel? Since October 8th till now, it's fucking 2 years. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, and so, like, the whole world, every time we see an Iranian missile hit Tel Aviv, we're like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Does that make us anti-Semitic? No. That just makes us human. That just makes us go, we've been watching a genocide every fucking day for 2 years. And finally someone's doing something about it to the motherfuckers who caused this. And so America has already lost this war politically, socially, in the minds of the entire world. Now America's fighting a war on three fronts. They're fighting Ukraine, they're fighting through Israel, they're fighting Iran, and they're gonna be fighting anyone else who's fucking coming over to take over. It's this is a nightmare for America. Like how can America afford this? How can America? Yeah, it's just, you know, maybe Iran is cooked, but Iran is gonna drag down America with it. You know, if Iran goes down, America's gonna go down with it, and Israel is gonna be obliterated. So this isn't good for America, this isn't good for Israel, this isn't good for Iran, this isn't good for the Middle East, this isn't good for Europe or Asia, this isn't good for anybody. This is going to be a horrendous mess. Iran isn't just cooked, we're all cooked. The whole planet is cooked. We're fucked, man. You know? And anyone left standing after this, I'm not, I hope nukes aren't going to be used, but my god, they're talking about using nukes. So holy fucking shit, man. So, like, they're talking about it. Like, do you know how fucking crazy that is? That's fucking crazy. This shouldn't be allowed, and yet it is. And they're saying no. I saw a quote: where Trump's White House said there's no option that is off the table. Like, it's all on the table. Like, we could do anything. We could nuke. We could, you know, bunker buster. We could do. It's all on the table according to Trump's regime. And so, if you're American, you gotta start saying impeach Trump. If you're American, you gotta pressure everyone, your senators, your congressmen, state leg. I don't fucking know, but you gotta be out in the streets. You gotta say impeach Trump, and you gotta keep saying it until he's gone, and say it afterwards. You know, like, if I'm not American. I sound American, but I'm not. But if I am Trump's base, if I voted for Trump, I'm like, yo, no, fuck this. You told us no more wars. You told us no more forever wars. You told us no more boots on the ground. You told us no more bombs, no more bombings, no more dronings, no more genocide. But guess what? I can't accept this anymore. Impeach Trump. Free Palestine. Iran has the right to defend itself. That's it.